All right, Buff Nation, big week for recruiting, and I ain't gonna sugarcoat it, man. The signs right now on these three guys not looking so great, but I'm gonna break it down for you guys. Of course, let me know out of these three guys who's the most likely to be a Buff. I'll give you my little prediction at the end, but shout out to Scott Proctor stating big week of Colorado targets in the class of 2026 class are announcing commitments. You got Tripp Skewes, offensive lineman from in-state in Colorado. Then you got Cederian Morgan, the nation's number 2 wide receiver in the country. And then you also have three-star defensive lineman Manoah Faupusa, who is, a defensive lineman that Domata Peko has been recruiting. And let's go ahead and get into his profile here really quickly, of course. Y'all smash that like, subscribe if you haven't done that yet. Now, Manoah Faupusa, 6'2", 310, out of Rancho, Santa Margarita, California. Number 89 defensive lineman in the entire country, according to 24/7. And you guys know, man, we need the Polynesian pipeline really developing, right? Some unfortunate news. As much as I would love for this to be Domatop Peko's first big time recruit or commitment coming in here, um, sadly, Jason Shear has predicted that he's going to land with Arizona. That kind of blows. Now, this was just 5 days ago. So it is pretty recent as well, but he only gave it a 6 medium confidence. I think anything can happen. And you look at his accuracy for 2/3 of his crystal ball so far. 2 out of 3. That's not great, but the guy that he missed on was a tight end, Josiah Jefferson, that he thought was going to OU, ended up committing to Utah. So yeah, I would say that Shear has probably a pretty good gauge on guys going to Arizona. One of the few schools in the Big 12 that recruit Polynesians really well. You got Arizona and really the two Utah schools in BYU and Utah. I would love for this to not be true. We'll just have to see. I'll let you guys know who I think has the best chance to flip from this. But let's move on to three-star offensive tackle, 6'7", 300 pounds from Kent Denver School out in Englewood, Colorado, just South Denver, three-star guy. Love the fact that he's been out here visiting, but just got crystal ball today and a very high crystal ball from Robbie Weinstein of Vandy 247, 80% on the year, 8 out of 10, and a 8 confidence level for this crystal ball. Not looking good. Man, I don't know what to say, man. When you got 3 offensive line coaches, I'm hoping we can get some guys like Tripp Skewes, right? That would be great. Now, he's not the only offensive lineman that we've been recruiting, which is good. But man, I really wanted to see him as a Buff. Of course, nothing is official, but it's very rare you see confidence levels this high with the crystal balls. I think Robbie Weinstein has a pretty good idea of what's going to happen later this week. And I really hope that one of these guys is wrong. Oh, please, football gods. Come on, man. Don't you want to be a Buff? Come on, man. Vanderbilt, we'll talk about Vanderbilt. I know they had a good year last year, but man, come on. And then lastly, Cederian Morgan, wide receiver, 6'4", 210, one of the best in the country, number 2, only behind Chris Henry Jr. And he even flew out on his own dime to come visit before his Alabama visit. But then you get the crystal balls dropping. You got Corey Fravel of Clemson 247 dropping a crystal ball 10 days ago about him going to Bama. And then you have Tom Loy, who's definitely tapped in with this, in my opinion, 6 medium confidence score for this crystal ball. Oh, I guess that happened a little bit earlier in the month of June, but yeah, this Corey Fravel one, man, this is tough. So we're gonna have to see. Hopefully, Coach Prime can work some miracles here with some of these guys. I mean, We spent a lot of time and resources with in terms of coach's energy, speaking with these guys, having them out to visit, all that. But you know, I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you guys. Like I'm going to be pretty disappointed if the Buffs don't end up with one of these players when it's all said and done. Now, what's great is that even if these guys commit to other schools, there is the opportunity for them to flip, right? And for us to get them when it comes to early National Signing Day in December, that would be great. But strangely enough, the wide receiver that or the player that I feel best about right now is Cederian Morgan, the top guy. Maybe that's because we've done really well with the few like 5-star guys that we've had a lot of momentum with, and I feel like Cederian is one of those guys. But man, I'm gonna be honest. I thought that I was hoping somebody like Manoah, Faupusa would have been like that first big Polynesian get for Doma Peko, Coach Prime, and his staff. I don't think that's the case. Hopefully, Gunnar White can start to work some magic, but pretty surprised, man, to see that crystal ball landing right there for CU. So, not the best of news today, guys. I'm sorry about that, but I got to I got to give you my 2 cents, man. It's looking like we might be out on these 3 guys for the time being, and now it's time to adjust moving forward. We will get players, but right now your guess is as good as mine who's the next commit. So, y'all have a wonderful day. I'll be back tomorrow. Sco Buffs.